Oh, Dad, there's blood in the bathroom. Dad, shut up, pissy eyes. Don't ask me about it. It's disgusting. But thanks for the news. I won't try to touch your mother this week. The entire United States of America, this great land of ours, the foundation of it, the foundation of this country, what would you say it rests on? The founding fathers, settlers from Europe who came here and settled a wild land. You think that's it? Or do you think it rests on the black woman's womb and innovations? You have to laugh. This whole society, this whole culture, the innovation, the systems that we use, justice systems, the infrastructure that delivers us what we need every day, food, shelter, water, electricity. It all came right out of a black woman's womb. Yuck. That's what they say. Let's see them saying it.
This country was built on the womb of the black woman. So we can have all of the necessary conversations about inventions and all of the names that you spent, that you shared. But the country itself was built off the womb of a black woman. A bigger concern is with all of the kids right now in schools across the country that are not getting this history. All of us here, we didn't get this in our schools. We got this from parents, family members, Sunday school.
Could you pause? Yeah, the schools aren't teaching your bullshit. They're close to it. They're teaching a lot of bullshit. It is an indoctrination center. And in some schools, I don't doubt they're teaching that this country was built on the wombs of black women. What an unstable foundation. A big sloppy organ sitting there, and you got to build a whole country on it. It's slipping and sliding. Built on a black woman's womb. I'm certain some schools are indeed teaching just that. But years ago, I'd say when this guy was in school, certainly when I was in school, there was none of this horse shit being taught, because it's just that, horse shit. To say that this country, that black women had any fucking say or input or influence as to where this country was going is insane, unless you want to include the unbelievable burden they have put on this country with welfare and their kids that they don't raise properly. So they're just unleashing more burdens on the country. Their mouths, their yapping, yelling mouths, their penchant for violence and stealing. Is that the womb we're fucking building on? Because that's the only thing I could think of. I can't imagine that we would be living in a worse place if there were no black women here in this country. Their contributions throughout history. But they want to overemphasize anything black women especially have ever done in this country. And it's 99.9% bullshit. Let's listen.
In black churches, and they're like, so we already didn't get enough. And now we have a whole generation of people of all racial backgrounds that, because of the actions of this administration, have no chance of getting histories like what we just shared in like 5-7 minutes. This country was built on
the wombs of black women. And then they bring up the inventions. Do you know they actually credit a black woman for the sanitary napkin belt? That's a black woman invented. See, ladies used to use the big Kotex pads. They would use a pad, and they would have to put it in their underwear, and it would be, slipping out, sliding away. It would be slipping down their panty leg and falling down and you know, they're bleeding all over the place. Fucking women, you're disgusting. And I guess some black woman was like, Lord have mercy, I sure wish my Kotex wouldn't fall down my leg like that. And she looked around, probably saw a belt, the masses belt that he would beat her with. All right, maybe not. And then she like put the belt on and then tied the maxi pad to string that went over the belt. All right, credit where credit's due. But is it the fucking microprocessor? Is it, the electric motor? It was necessity being the mother of invention. You're bleeding on a pad that keeps falling down. I need something to hold it up. Now, here's a take, too. I believe this was done way before this woman did it. I believe a lot of women, probably of varying ethnic backgrounds, were so tired of their bloody, disgusting jelly sandwich falling down their leg that they figured out a way to hold it up. But no one ran to the patent office. No one saw that this was going on, and a guy goes, wow, that's a great idea. We ought to patent this. So again, she's probably the first person to patent that, and I'm giving them way too much credit. Because probably not. It was probably someone else, like the light bulb filament and the stoplight and all that other shit. That's the universal signal for stoplight. See, I'm looking up and I'm changing the bulb in it. Thank you. It's fucking nuts. I don't think she invented the sanitary belt. And then it just became obsolete when Kotex decided to put adhesive on their sanitary napkins. And then you could take the adhesive and now you stick it right onto your panties. Now that fucker ain't going anywhere. You could be bleeding like the elevators in The Shining, and that fucking thing's going to stay put. That's right, kids. Just teaching the youth. And then before you know it, all you girls were flying on the wings of a maxi. Remember that one? One of the most horrific finds a child can find, especially a son can find, is a rolled up Kotex in the bathroom garbage. You think it was bad for Brad Pitt when he found his wife's head in the box? When you see, because this happened to me. I was a young lad, maybe 8 or 9 years old. And I was in the bathroom taking a piss, and the garbage can, the bathroom garbage can, is next to the toilet. And, it's full of tissues and whatnot, Q-tips. And I see a big ball of toilet paper. And my curiosity got the best of me. I'm like, what is that? So I pick it up and I start unraveling it. It's a big surprise. What is this? What's in it? Why would anyone roll something up? You wouldn't do that unless it had some value to it. So I'm unrolling it. I'm getting more and more curious and excited about what I'm going to find. And then the last bit of toilet paper, and it flops on the floor, and I see what looked like what must have been like when someone in World War II got a sucking chest wound, and the medic had to hold some gauze on it. Oh, I was horrified. I didn't know what it was. I went to my dad and asked him. He goes, shut up. Don't ask me that shit. I took that answer to heart. I never asked him about that shit again. Oh, boy. A little side tale for all you people. You like that? Young Anthony. I probably bust out in tears, too. Oh, Dad, there's blood in the bathroom. Dad, shut up, pissy eyes. Don't ask me about it. It's disgusting. But thanks for the news. I won't try to touch your mother this week.